Hey, it's been a little while. How are you all doing? I've been doing really well. I haven't done an update because, well, I really haven't had a whole lot to say. Until I actually have my surgery, there's probably not going to be a lot to report, so I'm grasping at straws here on things to talk about. But there are a few things. I wanted to talk a little bit about what I've been doing for my aftercare and so on. Again, I know I've been talking a little bit about this, but it is really the most important thing right now for me. Again, when you have your lap band done in Mexico, you don't get all of that support and care. So it's really, I think, really important to make sure you have that for yourself. So I was talking in a previous video about whether or not I was going to go see a psychologist or a counselor or whatever, and I said I would if I felt that I needed to. Well, I feel that I need to. Lately, I don't know what's going on with my head. Before I had my kid, I was always big, but I was never really one of these people that just was disgusted with myself. I probably should have been. I don't know, but I was fine with myself. I was kind of like, you know what, I'm healthy still, I'm happy, I'm active, I can, do everything that I want to do, and my size and weight is definitely not holding me back from anything. But since I've had him, things have changed, and I'm 20 pounds heavier now than I was before I had him. Before I left on my trip around the world, actually. But when I was on my trip, I lost a ton of weight because, for obvious reasons, you're walking and hiking and moving a lot and not eating as much and so on. So, but only 20 pounds heavier than before I left on my trip. So it's not a lot, but my headspace is completely changed. The amount of self-loathing that I have been experiencing lately is really sad to me, and I don't know how to get myself out of it. I can't stand to look at myself anymore. So I think that, having the lap band is not going to be a magic fix for that. And I think I realize that I've got some stuff probably to work on. So I'm definitely going to go see a psychologist. My insurance will cover the cost of seeing a psychologist, but not a counselor or anything. So unfortunately, I have to go see a full-on psychologist. I don't know if it's unfortunate or fortunate, but either way, I have to go see a psychologist rather than a counselor. So I'm going to do that. I wish there was one in my area that knew a little bit more about weight loss surgery and, had worked with people that have had weight loss surgery before, but there's not. So that's that. I still haven't gotten a hold of Dr. Woodhouse, who is hopefully going to be my aftercare doctor. He's on vacation, I guess, on holidays from Christmas, so I'll find out. I sent my paperwork, like I told you in my last video, and I haven't heard a word from them, so hopefully I will hear something from him in the very near future about that. As far as the exercise thing goes, I actually started a walking/fitness club in my area. There's not a walking group or a fitness group in my area that kind of everybody gets together and goes for walks or whatever. So I'm kind of psyched about that. It's really good. I was shocked. I'm on Facebook, which I was going to ask, if you're on Facebook, let me know your Facebook name, and it would be great to hook up on Facebook. But anyway, on Facebook, I kind of sent the word out and said if anybody's interested to join this group. And a bunch of people emailed back. So our first walk is going to be this coming Sunday. And then we're planning on doing like hiking, and we're going to get some private classes together. We're going to do belly dancing class and some yoga classes and some kayaking and a few other things. So I'm just trying to kind of get it organized, but I was really proud of myself for that because I thought, that's a really great step forward. And with everybody, a lot of the people that are joining are my friends. So I think it'll be really good to have their support, and it'll be fun too. So that's good. I've also set up a small home gym in my basement. We're renovating our house right now, so my basement's a total disaster, and there's nowhere else for me to exercise, really, I suppose, in my living room. But my son takes up the majority of the room in my living room, so I am going to get that together. I'm looking to buy a used treadmill. So I've been looking for one of those, and that eventually will go in there. So all I'm using is a treadmill, a set of weights, an exercise ball, and I bought a mat. and I'm going to follow for the weights and exercise ball. I bought a book for the ball, but I'm going to follow the Biggest Loser program. I just liked it because it's easy and they've set out exactly what you have to do, and I like that. They show you exactly what exercises you need to do, so I think that's great. So that's probably what I'm going to do. I ordered another book. Shocking. Muhammad Ali's daughter, I think her name's Khalilah Ali. I haven't gotten it yet, so I'll let you know how that goes. But yeah, I'm all about the gathering of information, as you can probably tell. But I'm kind of excited for that one because I think it's more about her story than about the actual surgery and facts and so on. So I think that'll be good. In a previous video, I was saying how I'm bringing Nikki Sixx's Heroin Diaries book with me on my trip. Well, I couldn't wait, and I decided to start reading, and I've read it. And you know what? It's actually really depressing and sucky. I don't like it. It wasn't good. It was just all about it's called the Heroin Diary. So again, using logic, you would have thought it's all about his heroin addiction. I thought it was going to be a little bit more salacious, I guess. And it is that, but, it was just yucky. I didn't like it. It's not a very good book. Don't get it. I don't recommend it. And I thought also I would show you a few of the things I have bought for my lap band surgery. I can't tell you whether they're good or bad or not because I haven't actually tried them yet. So after my surgery, I'll let you know what I use and what I don't use. Somebody did a blog on, Amelia, Massage Goddess, did a vlog on what she used for her gastric bypass surgery, and I found that so helpful because a lot of the things are obviously, you can use them for lap band as well, and I loved it that she did that. So nothing new really or exciting in the stuff that I got, but I got some children's Gravol because it's liquid and they gave me the proper dosage for adults, so I'll be taking that with me because the last thing you want to do is be throwing up. I've had anesthetic and anesthesia several times in my past, and I handle it quite well, and I normally don't get nauseous or sick from it, but just in case I thought I would have it. But the funny thing is if you get children's Gravol, be aware that the adult dosage, I think in a bottle, this is a 75 ml bottle, so it's pretty big. I think there's like 2 doses in there, so you need to get a couple of them probably. And And so that's the first thing. And then of course, you heard me talking about my drugs. I got my liquid Percocet, although it's not Percocet, I don't think. I don't know. It's hydrocodone. So they said it's a cough syrup. That's what it's sold for. Which I'm like, I don't have a cough that I know of yet. So I want something that's going to take pain away. But they said it can be used for that as well. So, okay, whatever. And somebody told me to get these chewable gas tablets for, in case you have any gas. I guess they fill your abdominal cavity with gas to do the surgery. So, I don't know. I can't imagine how that's going to help that, but I'm going to bring them anyway. I don't know. And some stuff and I'm bringing this too. Highly recommended by several people, The Lonely Planet Spanish phrase book. Being that I'm having my surgery in Mexico, apparently the nurses and so on in the hospital, my doctor, who is Dr. Hoya, his staff can speak English, but apparently when you're in the hospital, it's not necessarily his staff, of course. It's, hospital staff, so they can't always speak English. So just in case, I wish my husband was going sometimes because he can speak a little bit of Spanish and I can't, so I'll bring that with me.